A third person has been killed in emergency-level bushfires in northern New South Wales. Police say a body was found in a burnt-out building north of Taree after fires swept through the township of Johns River. There are currently 3 emergency warnings and 17 watch and acts in place for bushfires burning across northern New South Wales.
A bushfire catastrophe declared in northern New South Wales. More than 1,200 firefighters and 70 aircraft are battling dozens of blazes. The Defence Force also stepping in.
The ADF are already providing assistance with airlift support, and that has not only been the C-130s which you've seen coming out of Adelaide, but also the RAF's own VIP fleet has been used through the BBJ to provide support also today. That will continue. In addition to that, I convened this morning with those ministers who have direct operation responsibility in these areas, a meeting of my cabinet ministers, and the ADF is presenting options on call-outs of reservists as may be necessary. 2
people have been killed near Glen Innes, the body of a man found in a burnt-out car on Saturday morning, and a woman succumbing to severe burns after being taken to hospital on Friday. Several remain missing. The Prime Minister concerned there could be more deaths.
These fires have already claimed 2 lives that have been confirmed. And as the Premier said, we're expecting worse news as the day unfolds. There have been hundreds of properties that have been destroyed, homes that have been destroyed, and as we get access to further areas that have been cut off, we're expecting worse news again. But the resilience and the coordination and the bravery and the professionalism of our disaster agencies are on full display.
At least 150 homes have been lost as communities try to come to terms with a threat that is far from over.
Please urge everybody to listen to the messages you're getting. I just had a briefing from the Commissioner and received assurances that our communication systems are the best they've ever been. Please heed to the warnings. If you're concerned, please make sure you contact the relevant authorities to get the advice and information you need. The situation is beyond serious.
Dramatic recordings have been released of crews in trouble in the fire zone.
It's a negative. We've been trapped by a falling tree. Over. Okay, usually you're protecting you and your vertical, your curtains and stuff, your tent sprinklers on, and say, here you go, copy. Keep clear, let us know how you're going. Yeah, copy that. We're engaging protection. You do what you can for overrun. Let us know when it passes, and that you're safe, copy. We'll do activating emergency procedures.
The RFS is warning the worst could still be yet to come, with conditions expected to intensify early next week. The situation until then being described as a roller coaster.
Come Tuesday, they're going to be extending right out down into the Greater Sydney environment, across the Blue Mountains, out into the Central West, down into the Illawarra and Shoalhaven areas, and even the potential for the far south coast. So we're going to end up with a much larger geographic footprint of New South Wales impacted by what's looking like severe and extreme widespread fire dangers as we head into Tuesday.
The forecast weather conditions on Tuesday could mean that we're not through the worst of it. Whilst this situation is so severe, I have such full confidence in our volunteers and emergency services personnel on the ground. There are now over 1,300 people on the ground to protect communities against these fires.